whole Toledo people are very alert because they know they may get into some corner, tight corner. Some will get them corner them. Look, if you say there is a pot, if I destroy the pot, clay is there. Is the pot an attribute of the clay? Like my cloth has got orange color, is attribute Visheshanam. Is attribute of the thing? Now let us go back to again, very easy thing. Are there two objects or one? Substantive is the clay. And there is a form called pot, name called pot is there. So there are two things, pot is up and clay is down, correct? ऊपर pot है, नीचे clay है. Is it like that? Now tell me, are there two or one only? Which is one? Pot. Correct? Then why do you call pot there? Pot. Is there a form there really? Yes. When I touch the form, I am touching clay or pot? Okay. He is touching two random objects, correct? He is touching first clay and then touching the pot, correct? How is that? Is it like that? Then I will take my clay away and you keep touching your pot. Did you study this in school? The king wearing the invisible cloth. Did you read that? It will be like that only. Therefore, if I analyze, there is no pot independent of the clay. In the clay, pot is in the clay or above the clay? In the clay. So there is a clay above and underneath is what? Dig it and take out the pot, correct? Toledo people, let me give proper answer to you guys, okay? I'm not asking you a comfortable question. Pot is inside clay, outside clay or besides clay? साथ में बैठा है दोनों दोनों. Besides clay? Inside clay? Where is pot?
Pot is clay.
There is no pot. If you inquire, there is no. Now tell me one more. Do you see pot first or clay first when you look at a pot? A pot. And then you see the clay, correct?
You don't
As a natural phenomenon, that's what it is.
You see
Guys-
the pot first only because in your
Yeah,
mind
because-
it's a conception
yeah,
that it's a
exactly,
pot.
yeah.
Guys, did you have coffee in the morning or not? Okay. Not yet. The wife was not up, okay. It's very funny. If I ask question further, there is no pot independent of the clay. First you see only clay only. You know, one UP man came to Bombay. You won't believe, I have met a lot of people in India who have not yet seen the ocean. Can you believe this thing? All people in Himalayas, UP, they have never seen ocean. My sister lives in Agra. Her daughter came from Agra. We took her to the Bombay ocean. And she said, "Arey, मैं तो मर गई, इतना सारा पानी." She had never seen so much water. So this fellow want to देखता है, समुद्र देखना है. He came from UP. His brother is a taxi driver. From VT railway station, he put him to Chowpatty, देख लो समुद्र, look at the ocean. हम पहला बॉनी करके, बॉनी, you know this thing? Only if you are in India, you know this word, bॉनी. बॉनी means first round I will do and come back. बॉनी के समय खटपट मत करो, पैसा दे दो, है ना? going for my Bonnie and come back. तू बंबईला नाही राहिले तर तुला माहित नाही.
First earning of the day.
First customer is also called Bonnie.
Oh, yeah.
That is called in Bombay language, Chalu language.
Depends on.
Bonnie.
Sometimes go to flower.
Isana, Bonnie. Bonnie ka kya tha? He came back and his brother was upset, so he came from UP. He said, you told me there is samudra here. क्या देखा समुद्र इतना सामने? कहाँ है समुद्र? Where is समुद्र? There is all water only. I came to see all the way to see the ocean. There is only water. Where is the ocean? I said, no ocean. I don't see any ocean. There is. What is that? Who is right? Bombay fellow or the UP fellow? Who is right? Okay, very good. There are two objects. Correct? One person says this clock, other says their book. So one fellow says ocean, other fellow says the water. Correct? तुम लोग मियाँ बेजब नहीं कर लो अभी बोला अभी फोन. Are there two objects? He is seeing ocean and he is seeing the water. Who is right? Who is more correct in this thing?
The UP fellow, because he's seeing water. Ocean is only a name for the water.
UP fellow is more correct because one who says I see ocean also sees what? Water only. One who sees the pot sees what? One who sees the golden ornament also sees what? Gold only. One who sees the world also. हमको दुनिया दिखता है. Can you look at the world without you being consciousness? Pratasmarami. Without you being there, where is the world? Consciousness I is. Then I is the world. And you are पूछते महाराज आत्मा का दर्शन नहीं होता है. ये किसका दर्शन हो रहा है? Without you being there, where is the world? You shine the world. You give existence to the world. Where is your absence? Shifting the vision. The UP fellow is right. Samudra is a concept. But what is really there is what? Water. That form you call is Samudra. The name is there, ocean. But there is, if you analyze independent of the water, there is no form called ocean or no name called ocean. In the water there is no ocean, correct? Water is H2O. One water only. 2 atoms of hydrogen, 1 atom of oxygen, that is water. This is called Vedanta. Waking, dream, deep sleep is nothing but name, form and function. They appear and they go. Who is the truth of all these three? Awareness. Without awareness, can you be aware of this world? No. Without awareness, can there be dream world? No. Can there be deep sleep without awareness? No. It is, now take this word, invariable consciousness. You are an invariable consciousness. Waking is what? Variable. Dream is what? Variable. Deep sleep is also what? Variable. All this variable depends on invariable. Invariable is me. That's what he said. Paramahamsa gatim turiyam. Paramahamsa means all those wise people, Parama. Hamsa is one who does the separation. Nirakshira. There was a mythological goose. There is no really, okay, they talk. If you add water to the milk, they are the great friend. Water and milk are what? Great friend, accommodates each other. Yeah. I asked my milkman in India, Patel, why did you hijack the prices of the milk? He said, nowadays I am adding Bisleri water. Clean water, not a tap water. They are the great friend. So this mythological goose has one special capacity to separate out milk from the water. Hamsa, the word Viveka is taken. If you read any book, they will give some meaning. See, I found most of the people who talk, even Vedanta also, not responsible. You have to know the tradition and talk properly. If you just talk, create all the time, create confusion. They will say dal, or chawal or this til, sesame seed and the rice. If they are mixed up, you have to separate them out. Similarly, there is a viveka, you have to separate them out, atma and anatma. Talk like that. No. The word vichir pruthak karane. Word root meaning is vichir pruthak karane. Here viveka is discriminative analysis. Purely cognitive, there is no singling out. This is called Vedanta. Two things appear to be together. One look like other look like one. Then in my understanding, I separate them out, knowing them, each one is different. That is called Viveka in Vedanta. The example is given, Ayo Dahati. Ayas is iron ball. Dahati means burns. You know when fireball is hot, the redness and the heat belong to fire, and iron ball is black, it has a weight and cold to touch, correct? Both are totally different dharmas they have got. But here it looked like this, Ayo Dahati. They are together, one is looking like other is looking like one. But in my understanding, I see them separate without separating them, correct? That is called Vedanta Viveka. Not like separating two real things mixed up. They are already separate. Here, the body has consciousness. Senses are conscious. Mind is conscious. Your discriminative capacity, buddhi also is conscious. You are a conscious being, individual. All the way the consciousness and this body-mind sense complex. Karya karana sangata. Physico-psycho complex, if you want mouthful name. They all body looks conscious of jadam. Conscious. Mind looks what? Conscious. Senses look what? Conscious. Now my question, just listen very well. You are hearing me, correct? How do you hear me? Ears. Just listen very well.